What?
I got a bone to pick with you guys. Here's the situation.
What's the problemo?
I ordered for everybody to come in last night for a rough draft and kind of an interview, or not an interview, but a what's the word? A trial run for today's broadcast.
You mean like a rehearsal?
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Yeah, I think that's what they call it.
No, I sent Partee. I sent
rehearsal?
Partee a number.
Practice?
I text Partee, and I said, Partee, come on in, and he responds is, you know what he responds is?
What?
He responds is, can't, gotta sleep in the morning.
And don't forget, Larry.
Sleep in the morning?
We talking about practice, folks.
We're talking about rehearsal.
What does sleep in the morning got to do with anything?
Because
you sleep at night.
Yeah, but see, I'm a late night guy. They indirectly they call me the wanderer because I go around. I know I shouldn't be out late at night. I know I shouldn't be out partying too much.
Are you the type of guy who likes to wander around?
Well, I'm gonna say half yes. It's like a carton of milk. I'm half and half. If it's snowing, if the temperature's cold,
I see,
and there's not a lot of action happening, there's not a lot of people out in the street, then I like to take it slow and stay inside.
All I did is I wanted you to be here so we could rehearse last night, and you did that. You couldn't come through for me. Why? I don't understand.
Well, number one is Larry.
And then Rich pulls this thing about not having a car.
That's right. That's right.
Well, Larry, look at this side of it. Let me explain this to you.
Yeah, explain it, please.
Okay, we didn't come in for the rehearsal.
Right.
We didn't get time to rehearse these lines. We didn't do our rough draft, so now we reversed it. We make the draft. It's gonna be rough because we didn't practice.
Exactly.
So
right.
And all I'm trying to do is get you guys in here to get comfortable with the new table. This new table, I'm trying to get everybody comfortable with.
It's big. It's a big table. This is like covering half of our bodies.
But I'm saying,
it's the better half of perhaps.
It's possible, but all I want you to do is come down here and rehearse. All I ask, and does he come by? No. Rich don't have a car, and Partee's got to sleep in the morning.
We got a minivan.
Huh?
We got a minivan.
Well, obviously that minivan doesn't seem to work because you didn't come here for the rehearsal.
Well, I don't know what to say.
All I can say is maybe it's time for a different minivan.
Maybe it's time for me to fly.
I think
you're doing one of jetpacks. They promised us a jetpack when I was back in the 70s when I was growing up. They promised each and every one of us we could get around by a jetpack. And I've yet to see a damn jetpack. I haven't seen a jetpack yet. Nobody's given me any jetpack. And I want my jetpack today. This starts today, right here on the TVHams show. I want my jetpack. They promised me a jetpack back in the 70s. They promised every one of us to get a jetpack and we could be flying around. And I'm still waiting for my jetpack.
Well, my friend, you're not going to get it.
Why not?
You're not going to get it. Because you would have to put either get a jetpack for Maria, or you'd have to get her own jetpack, and you can't afford 2 jetpacks. That's the bottom line. So then how's Maria going to get here?
You're right. You're right. I would have to get like a dual jetpack.
Or you'd have to get something where a little basket Maria sits in, and then she straps it to the back of your belt.
Well, I could just hold her under my arm like a superhero.
I've seen you
use the jetpack.
You get shaky sometimes.
If I get a jetpack.
Listen, well, I've seen Rich drive
I'm
the car.
not going to get a jetpack. They promised us a jetpack. Everybody a jetpack in the 70s.
The only one that drives a car slower than Rich is not Partee, but is Dennis. Remember Dennis?
Yeah.
He's the only one I know that drives a lot slower than Rich.
That's because I'm waiting and looking for a jetpack all the time. I'm trying to see if other people got a jetpack while I'm out driving around. Because if they get a jetpack, then I should get a jetpack.
All right.
I don't know. I don't understand what happened to the jetpacks. We were supposed to be flying around with jetpacks.
I don't know. All right.
They vanished.
This is the 21st century, right?
It is sometime, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it's dragging.